everyone, and welcome. We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Darius Garland.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Lonzo Ball is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's the chosen one in at the 3 spot. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Here we go. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Dosunmu with it. Picked by Vucevic. Dosunmu goes in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Vucevic in the post. He's against Allen. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Mitchell misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, he picked him clean. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
So it's Chicago now. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Allen.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Sinks the tray.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Here's Dosunmu. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And down it goes. 2 points. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Dosunmu outside. Outside. Williams. Off the mark there with a 3. The Cavaliers lead by 4. From deep, Mobley. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Dosunmu. And that one is stuffed right through.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Allen finds Mobley. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Dosunmu. The chosen one shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Dosunmu. He has 6. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Dosunmu's got 9 points. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And it's Mitchell penetrating.
The spider in the house. The unmatched quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a bucket.
The Bulls trail by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Stolen by Ball. Williams up top. Poke loose. Back to Ball. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Williams. Launches it. No luck on that one. Garland looking around. Oh, there's the alley. Ball outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the...
Substitution on the court.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the chosen one, covered by Alexander Walker. So they take the lead. Garland's got his second basket on the night.
Garland is a tremendous three-point shooter. You've got to chase him out of those coveted corner spots.
Porter against Garland. To halt the run. And it's laid up and in by Porter.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Tyson. And Cleveland another 3. 9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Porter outside. And no good. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Isaac Okoro, also Darius Garland out there, and it's Hunter in at the power forward position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. They set a pick. Here's Porter. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Porter's got his second basket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close range shot.
Hunter, a screen on Herter, fires from deep. And the Cavaliers, another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Porter against Garland. Porter in the post, and the layup is good off the glass. Porter's gotten his third basket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's the chosen one, Herder defending. Just 5 on the clock. Garland for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Porter, the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Filipowski. There's a screen. Outside Porter. Again, Porter missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's the chosen one. Nails it from 3. The chosen one's got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Pass to Tyson. Here's the chosen one. Outside Garland. Uncovered. The rebound by Filipowski.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And here's Porter. Here's Filipowski, guarded by Garland. Fades and shoots. He's rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Pass to Tyson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. Garland against Porter. The Cavaliers pull it in. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season. Wow.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
Collins outside. Pass to Herder. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Back to Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got 8 points.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Here's Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Darius Garland. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Strus comes in for Okoro. Pass to Filipowski. Porter looks it over. Mobley grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Strus. Pass to Garland. Mobley with it. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Here's Porter. 9 points in the game. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Here's Porter. Good on the 13-footer. 11 points in the game.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
The The chosen one. The pass to Garland. Here's the chosen one. Mobley on a screen. Out to Garland. Up and over Porter. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Porter. 11 points in the game. It's good. Porter's got 13.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Hunter. Porter pulls it in.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He added 43 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Hunter, good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Bulls trail by 15. Williams, a screen on Garland. And here's Porter outside. Strus grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to the chosen one. Now here's Garland. Mobley on a screen. And here's Strus. Hunter on the wing. Here's the chosen one. Now Strus takes a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Williams. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Out to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Porter. Garland, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And then Porter with the dunk.
At his core, Kevin Porter Jr. is out there to get buckets and light it up. And we've seen that side of him tonight.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Terry. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I just love the ball movement.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Here's the chosen one. Cleveland again missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Ball outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Mitchell to the rack. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Strus. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Ball, a screen on Mitchell. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Puts it in. Garland's got 12.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now ball. Dosunmu outside.
2 minutes.
The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic finds Williams. No good with the triple. Cleveland leading by 13. Garland for three. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Ball, a screen on Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 13 points in the game.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And here's a view of the top shot blockers in the association. Evan Mobley, third.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
And we've got 1:18 left in the second period. Here's Ball. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 7 points.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Allen a screen. The chosen one, the pass to Allen. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
And they're really working the paint now.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Pass to Mobley. Allen with a screen on Ball. Garland for three. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Ball with it. Puts up a deep three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're efficient. They play to their strength. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like YouTube mutton chops. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here are the Cavaliers now. The lead is 15. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. On the court for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with ball. And it's Dosunmu in at small forward. Pass to the chosen one. Back to Garland. 20 feet out. Chicago grabs the miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Dosunmu at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 13-point game. The chosen one, the pass to Mitchell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. His first personal.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. One shot.
And that one misses.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. The chosen one, the pass to Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today. Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Here's the chosen one. That's tipped. Vucevic with a steal. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Back to ball. It's Vucevic, high post. Ball against Garland. Picked by Vucevic. Shot clock at 3. Ball no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside Garland. Fires for 3. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Ball passes to Williams. From deep. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands. Jarrett Allen, nice and easy.
The Bulls trail by 16. Ball outside. Pass to Williams. Now Vucevic. On the wing, Alexander-Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Allen on the wing. Now here's Mitchell. Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. It's another three for Cleveland.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. There's Ball with a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's the chosen one. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. The chosen one's got 18.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside, Williams. And again, no good by Chicago.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The Bulls trail by 21. Looking to end the run. And the basket by Dosunmu. 18 points for him.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Allen a screen. The chosen one shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. Alexander Walker, the three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers lead by 21. Down low, here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jarrett Allen makes it easy.
For Chicago, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Now here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Mitchell, the pass to the chosen one. Mobley on a screen. Here's the chosen one. They get it back. Outside Mitchell. There's a screen from downtown. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Spida is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Ball, a screen on Mobley. Williams from long range. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. To the left side wing. Ball against Garland. Here's the chosen one. Give him 20. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. Dosunmu outside. Off target from outside. Cleveland leading by 21. Pass to the chosen one. Mobley outside. Ball against Garland. To the inside. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Ball taking his time here. Williams on the wing. The chosen one grabs a board. The chosen one's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. He shoots it. And he drops that one in. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
It's Vucevic, high post.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They're hot shooting from long distance.
Peaches for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Bass. And Terry subbed in for Dosunmu. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Okoro. They set the screen. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Filipowski, the pass to Porter. Misses in close.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Out to Garland. Puts up a three. Counted from distance. Garland's got 23 points. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Evan Mobley. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Okoro. And it's the chosen one. In at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second makes sense.
Now here's Porter. Here's the chosen one. Smith with the rebound.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Chicago shooting at 49% so far in the game. Porter from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's the chosen one. Chicago with a rebound. Filipowski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Porter. Here's Terry. Now Porter. Smith with a screen on Porter. 5 on the clock. And here's Smith. Guarded by Okoro. Smith no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The chosen one. The pass to Okoro. Here he goes. And the layup falls.
This is where he can be so dynamic. Okoro driving through the contact, finishing what he starts.
Here's Terry. He drops it from range.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's the chosen one. Mobley on a screen. Here's the chosen one. Chalk up 2 there. The chosen one's got 22 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Porter. Here's Terry, guarded by Okoro. From deep 3-point range. Okoro, the defensive effort.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Porter against Porter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Here's the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's. Here's the chosen one. Yep, count it. The chosen one's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Whitehead. Hunter with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Big-time breakout, leaving everyone in the dust.
Well, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
And a nice find by Mobley, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And Chicago has possession. Pass to Filipowski. Outside Porter. Driving to the basket. And here's Herter from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Here's Tyson. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Herter finds Collins. And here's Porter outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. The chosen one, the pass to Whitehead. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Tyson. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. And the Bulls shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Herter gets the bucket.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
The chosen one, the pass to Mobley. They set the pick. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line.
You got this, MP.
Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Now here's Alexander Walker. Back to Williams. The 3 ball. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's the chosen one. Pass to Hunter. Here's the chosen one. Outside Strus. Clock at 6. Tyson with the bucket.
Yeah, Max Strus developing the ability to play make for teammates. That's an on-time, on-target pass.
Ball passes to Dosunmu. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Ball outside. Ball, a screen on Hunter. Williams passes to Ball. And here is Vucevic. Here's Alexander Walker. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's the chosen one. And he makes it. The chosen one's got 15 points here in the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. There's the 3. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 23. Drives to the hoop. An easy 2 on the layup. The chosen one's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
Outside Hunter. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
There's 1:34 left in the 4th, and it's the chosen one missing. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it well, almost 50% for the floor.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Cavaliers.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the chosen one.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Top of the key, and the bucket is good. The chosen one's got 35 in the game.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Okoro outside. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Newton. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And Hunter hits from deep.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Ball with it. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
earned that one. Another day, another win. Good work. As fast as we've seen yet. Make sure you objects in motion stay in motion as long as they will.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Sacramento. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think for the Cavaliers, they haven't started quite as fast as everyone predicted. But they're still one of the teams to beat, in my opinion, and still a championship contender.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's the chosen one in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Then it's Miller. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Nunley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover. But I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Pass to the chosen one. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels against Garland. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's the chosen one, Allen, and it's blocked. Now, here's McDaniels. He gets it in there. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Here's the chosen one. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Nunley. Miller kicks to Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Now, here is Miller. Nunley can't get it to go. Mitchell right side. Offensive rebound. And it's Allen with the jam.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Miller outside. Now, here's McDaniel. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Edwards got 5 now.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
The chosen one gets the basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Nunley. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Miller with a screen on Garland. A three for DiVincenzo. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Garland. Over in the corner, Allen. There's a screen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards with it. Miller outside. Garland against Edwards. There's Miller with the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's the chosen one. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The offensive rebound, Edwards. Excellent D there from Allen.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Allen slams it in.
And, you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
And here is DiVincenzo. Last time out, he had 13 points. Pass to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Allen. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
the moment here. Let's check out the numbers for McDaniels. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Putting up about 10 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Here's Mobley, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. The Cavaliers leading by 8. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Darius Garland, Isaac Okoro out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Tyson in at the center. Timberwolves shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He scored 35 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
So it's Minnesota now. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. Shannon passes to Miller. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
There's the pick. Here's the chosen one. Bangs home the trifecta. The chosen one's got 11 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Clark outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Hunter, the pass to the chosen one. Wide open. And again, it's Cleveland.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Frother. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Sinks the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The chosen one passes to Hunter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
He doesn't hit that one. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Okoro. It's hauled in by Diallo. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that one's good. Strother.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's Okoro. Pass to the chosen one. Back to Hunter. And Garland has it in the corner. Here's the chosen one. Launches a three. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Strother. He's got 8. Diallo with it. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. To the middle. Hunter down low. He's against Clark. Such a wide open look. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Strother, covered by Okoro. They set the pick. Here's Shannon. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Garland. Here's the chosen one. And the 3 off target. Here's Strother. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Shannon, a chosen one with the rebound. The chosen one's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Okoro. Outside Garland. And it's good. 2 points. Garland's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Shannon. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The chosen one's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Garland. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago, and he gets it to go.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to Indiana. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Evan Mobley's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Garland. Here's Strother. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Now, here's Strus. Pass to the chosen one. Hands it from downtown. The chosen one's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Here's Strother. And he drives in. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
The chosen one's shot is off. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. A nice shot by McDaniel.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's the chosen one. A 35-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Outside Edwards. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to the chosen one. Mitchell in the corner. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Crafty move. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
The chosen one passes to Strus. They shoot again. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now, here's Mitchell. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Mitchell kicks to Strus. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And that one misses. And that one drops for him. Allen's got 10 points.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Miller finds McDaniel. And here's Edwards. Over Mitchell. Shot is good. The Cavaliers lead got down to 11 on the bucket from Edwards.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to the chosen one. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. Edwards, no good. Cavaliers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's the chosen one. 18 points for him. And he's good on the 3 ball. The chosen one's got 13 points in just this quarter. Miller outside. After Nunley. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels plays it up and off the glass. He's got 8.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Takes it inside. The chosen one's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 14. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards inside. Can't hit that one. Good D by Mitchell. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Garland dishes to Mobley.
At almost 7 feet tall, once Mobley has ideal positioning inside, he forces the defender to have to foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. throw good, Mobley.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Here's the chosen one. 21 points in the game. Unloads. And so it's Cleveland. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's orange.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller, and it's Nunley in at the center filling out the middle. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's McDaniels. After the miss from the chosen one. Miller kicks to Edwards. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell passes to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Out to the right wing. Here's the chosen one. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And that's 23 points for the chosen one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Miller. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Mitchell up top. Edwards defending. Pass to the chosen one. Mitchell outside. Off target from three-point range.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Oh, here's Edwards. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The chosen one's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here is Miller. He has 7. Back to Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
And McDaniels with the block. And he gets it back. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The chosen one's shot is off.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Knocks down the 3 ball. McDaniels got 11 points.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Mobley finds Garland. From outside the arc, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Timberwolves trail by 16. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. A rebound by Mitchell.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 23. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Edwards. From 13, Edwards with another miss.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Mitchell. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Miller outside, beyond the arc. No good on that one.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
For 3, Mitchell. Second shot opportunity, and Allen with the layup. Allen's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Pass to Miller. Here's McDaniels to stop the drought, and it falls over the rim and in. 13 points in the game.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The chosen one passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels kicks to Miller. Hits it from 3-point range. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's the chosen one. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. After the miss from the chosen one.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Here's DiVincenzo. Following the score by Cleveland, McDaniels. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Things are on point for McDaniels offensively, and his team doing a good job supporting his work.
The chosen one gets the basket.
This guy is simply having a
Sorry for the break, but I had to go check the mail, even though I didn't know it was Sunday until I went out there. So my brother's an idiot. Let's get back to the game.
Great game from outside.
Timberwolves trail by 18. DiVincenzo passes to Miller. Pass to Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Minnesota making some changes. Minod's checked in, and Diallo subbed in for McDaniels. Cleveland also making some changes. Tyson's checked in, and Strus is subbed in for Mobley. Here's the chosen one. 26 points for him.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Pass to Shannon. Here's Minot. Drives to the hoop. Shot's good by Shannon. Shannon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Diallo. Hopping on the board.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Timberwolves made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And so it's Cleveland, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Mobley. Porter is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Hunter. And it's Tyson in at the 3. Here's the chosen one. Mobley, a screen on Diallo. The chosen one's shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Okoro, he's checked in for Porter. Here's the chosen one. Mobley is screened. Pass to Hunter. Here's the chosen one. For 3. Carries it from 3-point range. The chosen one's got 31.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Shannon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's the chosen one. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Clark outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Okoro passes to the chosen one. Hunter the screen. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Diallo. Just 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Shannon. Here's the screen. Now Diallo. Trying his luck from deep. Drills it from outside.
The Rio come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's the chosen one. The layup off target. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hunter against Diallo. Back to Clark. Puts up a 3. Diallo no good. Cleveland leading by 16. Pass to the chosen one. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Shannon. Shannon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, why not? And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Now here's Hunter. He's covered by Clark. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A shot no good. Tyson. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Shannon. Pass to Minot. Strother, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from Cleveland.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Edwards has come in for Diallo. A switch here also for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Okoro. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Clark sets a screen for Edwards. Pass to Strother. Pulls from the top of the key. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. The chosen one passes to Hunter. Here's the chosen one. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. The chosen one's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Cleveland.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
For 3, Edwards sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Edwards got 22 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Pass to Mobley. And here is Strus. Allen kicks to Strus. Lets it go with the 3. A basket good off the assist from Allen. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Hit by Clark. Here is Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Hunter, the pass to the chosen one. Off target from the wing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Hunter, the pass to the chosen one. Allen, a screen on Edwards. They get a hand on it. Pass to the chosen one. Got a hand on it. Here's Shannon. Defended by Strus. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow.
Substitution on the court.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. Pass to the chosen one. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. McDaniels with the ball. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's the chosen one. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to McDaniels. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. The drive by Allen. Miller against Mobley. Garland with it. Here's the chosen one. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell outside. From downtown. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got 19 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Pass to Nunley. First one falls for him.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Mitchell outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Edwards, no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's the chosen one. McDaniels defending. The chosen one gets the basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Nunley. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Garland, the pass to the chosen one. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Cavaliers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside Garland. Mobley the pass to the chosen one. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Pass to Nunley. Now here's McDaniel. McDaniel sets a screen for Miller. Connects from three-point range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the chosen one.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
They set the pick. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Edwards with the screen for McDaniel. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Here's the chosen one. McDaniels defending. The chosen one gets the basket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Earned that one. Good win. Let's keep it going. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.